Hello pilots and welcome to another Mecha BREAK gameplay video. This one was a little bit unusual. As we were doing our ranked gameplay, we entered into a lobby that had 7 indestructible players. The battle begins and I'm just looking around and all of a sudden Narukami tags me, almost one-shotting me there, taking me down to about a third of my health. So I start moving around, dodging a little bit. I see the Panaka is low there. So I start helping, chipping in with some damage. He has got his bubble up. The friendly Panaka throws one on me as well. Unfortunately, I do run out of energy here. But I do see the Panaka, and we help get the assist. Turning my sights to the enemy Inferno now, I move around behind him, start opening fire. He's quite low now, but he boosts and goes inside. Narukami almost tags me again there, I just narrowly evade. I pop my radar so I can see inside and get some hits. I see the hell is low. My friendly Welkin accidentally boxes me out there. I didn't see it, but the hell just slipped past us and he's gone back inside. A is up now. Everybody's moving in. We have a Serenith and an Alphard dashing around in here, preventing us from capping. I do try to get the cap. Unfortunately, the cable does snap. See, Alphard is out of fluid armor there, so I start chipping in a little bit of damage. He's moving very fast and it is hard to get a hit. But I know that we have to take him down so that we can get this key. So I start positioning myself, trying to get a hit there. But he is incredibly evasive and very slippery. I see him at the back of the room there. And I manage to get the hit and take him down. Unfortunately, the enemy team is getting in here now. But we have got the key. And our Welkin is hauling with it to the hand-in. See, Stellaris is on the Inferno here, so I go around to give a hand. Inferno headed up top, but we were able to find him. And we pick up the assist. The Welkin is taking a lot of heat here, so I just head over to see if I can help a little bit. Meanwhile, the friendly team are hunting the Narukami. And rightly so. We have 4 people trying to get this Narukami, but he is a very slippery customer. And he manages to get out there. I spot the hell. The Stellaris is on him as well. Unfortunately, the enemy have got the key. I decide to try and damage the Panaka a little bit to prevent them from getting over to help their friendly teammate. But unfortunately, they did manage to use their walls and slip under me. I give chase, but unfortunately a health trap does take me down. I'm moving around now to see if I can get into position. Just putting a bit of damage. I notice this Panaka is low, so I do continue to assault. Unfortunately, I do get targeted by the Alphard, by the Inferno, and finally that pesky Narukami does come in with a pretty slick shot and takes me down. We are now on our way back into the fight after a brief ejection. And A is up again. This room is incredibly tight, and with all these skilled players in there, it is a very dangerous place to be. I see the hell here, so I'm just trying to deal some damage. These reflector drones are no joke. They can absolutely melt people. So I decided to put some pressure on this hell to just help my teammates out a little bit. And he's just sat there shooting for free. It does incredible amounts of damage. The Inferno is starting to get a bit low, so I'm going to maneuver myself around. There's just so many targets. Everybody is in this room. And if you've ever played this this map, you know that this can be tricky at the best of times. But with all these highly skilled players in there, nobody is dying. Everybody is moving. Targets are shifting. I'm trying to pick out a key target. The Serenith is low, and being a Serenith myself, I do feel a certain rivalry with them. So I did decide to see if I could take them down. The Hell comes back down here to my side, so I just want to chase him off. He is getting low now, but unfortunately some of the friendly team are also going down. Narukami is in here somewhere. It's difficult to spot them, but I do catch them hanging up on that wall with my radar. The Inferno tries to melt me there, but I do manage to slip away, jumping off the top of one of these broken data centers. The fight is still going on. This is absolutely wild. The Pinaka there trying to take me down, but unfortunately their Serenith does get the key. I give chase, but the enemy Serenith manages to take me down with a fully charged orbital. Something that I wish that I had thought of, to be honest. Lesson learned. We're getting back in and the action is still furious, but we do have a pretty commanding lead now. 77 points to 30. Point C is about to go up. And if the enemy take point C, they can certainly even the score. So this is going to be a pretty furious battle for this point. Alphard goes for me there. My shield does absorb a lot of the damage. I see Serenith and Alphard hiding behind here. The new Serenith is incredible. The shields and the Disruptor are just great defensive tools. The Serenith is low, but as you can see, I can't get a lock on them. And by the time I do, their bubble is back up. Still, I continue to chase the Serenith as their orbital lasers are doing a lot of damage and they are preventing us from capping. The Hell and the Inferno are both back here. They're set up, interrupting. Hell again with those reflector drones just melting our team. So I put a fully charged orbital beam on him just to try and displace him. Then I continue my hunt for the Serenith. As you can see, the fight is going on and the time is ticking down and down. The bubble of this Serenith still tanking these shots. He's incredibly low, but he's not sweating, he's not flinching. They're both just doing everything they can just to keep in the fight. I see the Alphard is low again. I do try to pick him there, but he boosts past me at incredible speeds, but we do have the key. Unfortunately, the enemy team take down the key. There are 2 minutes 50 left in the game. Point B is up, and the enemy does get the pick. I turn my attention to this Inferno, who is starting to get a bit low. The Serenith, incredibly, is still alive with what looks to be 1 HP. Absolutely incredible. We managed to start getting in on the enemy here. We've taken down the key carrier, and there are just a few of them left standing at the moment. The Inferno here is low. He does attempt to beam me here, so I just make an evasive maneuver trying to get out of there. Unfortunately, I do run out of energy. I am trying to take him down, but out of nowhere, the Welkin comes down and executes him. Thank you for that, Welkin. Point A is coming back up again. The score is 83 to 39 with just 1 minute and 50 remaining. The enemy will desperately be trying to get a cap here. The Alphard flying around at the speed of sound. Hell coming in. I activate my radar so I can get some extra hits on the enemy. This Serenith and Serenith rivalry continues. But the Stellaris, thankfully, is doing a great job at keeping everybody in check. We get the key again, and we're rushing it to the point. 85 to 39 with 1 minute remaining. We do manage to secure a kill there. The Alphard rushing around, and we pick up the assist. 87 to 41. A lot of the enemy's points are coming from kills, and they're doing a great job of combating our team. I have played a considerable amount of matches in ranked in Season 1, but I have never faced this many indestructible players in one match before. The Serenith still not dead, still managing to keep himself alive with a great control of evasion and managing his shield and his disruptor. Alphard is coming around. I'm trying to get some hits on this Alphard to chase them off, but they are moving incredibly fast. We managed to get the key again, and that is it. The enemy were denied the opportunity, and we finish off at 90 to 41. That was an absolutely incredible game there, and you can see the stars of the show today. Lu Ming on Stellaris with 15 kills, 11.4, and Ray Leonard, the SVP on the enemy team. Both teams put in a lot of work. This was an incredibly fast-paced and furious match. So thank you to everyone involved. I had a really good time. But that's it from me today. If you found the video enjoyable, please consider dropping me a like and subscribing. And hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Thanks very much, pilots.